Good morning. Welcome to another edition of Take 5. Thank you so much for watching. I know sometimes you watch these the next day or something like that, but I'm just grateful you want to learn the Word of God. We're in Leviticus 11, and we're going to be talking about animals today. We're going to be talking about animals as food. So anyway, pretty interesting stuff, I think. Leviticus 11, verse 1, the Lord said to Moses and Aaron, say to the Israelites, of all the animals that live on land, these are the ones you may eat. You may eat any animal that has a divided hoof and choose the cud. All right. So that would be a cow, for example, sheep, things like that they could eat. All right. Divided hoof. You look at their hoof. Is it divided? They chew the cud. There are some that only chew the cud or only have a divided hoof, but you must not eat them. The camel, though it chews the cud, does not have a divided hoof. It is ceremonially unclean for you. The hyrax, I have no idea what a hyrax is. Though it chews the cud, does not have a divided hoof. It is unclean for you. The rabbit, though it chews the cud, and what is cud? I don't even know what cud is. I think it just means it does this, grinds its food up real good inside its mouth. I think that's what it means. The rabbit, though it chews the cud, does not have a divided hoof. It is unclean for you. I've had rabbit. Rabbits taste like chicken. And the pig, though it has a divided hoof, this is verse 7, does not chew the cud. It is unclean for you. Now, that's the one that most people eat. But back then, the Israelites were not allowed to eat it. And even today, Orthodox Jews don't eat the pig. All right. And Indians don't eat pig or cow and things like that too. This is the God's law for his people. You must not eat their meat or touch their carcasses. Okay. You're not supposed to touch them if they're dead. They're unclean for you. Of all the creatures living in the water of the seas and the streams, you may eat any that have fins and scales. All right. But all creatures in the seas or streams that do not have fins and scales, that'd be like a whale or a dolphin, okay? Whether among all the swarming things or among all the other living creatures in the water, you are to regard as unclean. So see, they weren't supposed to eat dolphin and anything like that. And since you are to regard them as unclean, you must not eat their meat. You must regard their carcasses as unclean. Anything living in the water that does not have fins and scales is to be regarded as unclean by you. These are the birds you are to regard as unclean and not eat. And I'm kind of with them on all this stuff because they're unclean. The eagle, you don't want to be eating an eagle. The vulture, the black vulture, the red kite, any kind of black kite. I'm not sure what a kite is, but I don't think I'd want to eat it. Any kind of raven, no. The horned owl, the screech owl, the gull, any kind of hawk, the little owl, the cormorant, I don't know what that is. The great owl, the white owl, the desert owl, the osprey, the stork, any kind of heron, the hoopoe, and the bat. You don't want to eat a bat. You really don't want to eat a bat. All right. All flying insects, verse 20, that walk on all fours are to be regarded as unclean by you. There are, however, some flying insects that walk on all fours that you may eat. All right. If you get, if you're in the mood for it, there's a few insects you can eat. Those that have jointed legs for hopping on the ground. Of these, you may eat any kind of locust, katydid, cricket, or grasshopper. But all other flying insects that have 4 legs you are to regard as unclean. All right, we'll just stop right there. Just some interesting stuff. Some kind of humorous, I guess. If you want a grasshopper, God had no problem with it back then. And so eat away. You want a chocolate covered grasshopper, some places serve that. That'd be fine. You can't eat an owl. All right. Anyway, I just thought that stuff was kind of interesting. It was kind of a break from the heavy stuff we've had the last few days. And it's right there in Leviticus 11. But God was serious about it, and he didn't want his people eating stuff that wasn't good for them, I guess. Anyway, hey, thanks for watching, and we'll come back next time, and we'll still be in chapter 11 on the next edition of Take 5.